Welcome to Employco HR Chat. I'm Rob Wilson, President of Employco. With me is Jason Eisenhut, our Vice President of HR.
Hi, everyone.
Thanks for joining us this week for our quick HR chat. So, Jason, we're firmly in the second half of 2022. Any HR trends that we should be looking at or that you see out in the field?
Yeah, so although it's kind of a nationwide global trend, inflation, it definitely is affecting the workplace. So inflation is still here. I mean, we're hovering around 8 or 9%. And although pay increases are, let's say, 3, 4, 5%, even at the good side, I'm hearing 5 or 6% from what employers are providing. That's still not hitting inflation. So employees' buying power at home, the gas pump or the groceries or flight and airfare, they're losing that kind of the real wages.
Yeah, we saw that. And actually, it's kind of come back a little bit, but we saw when gas was really peaking at $1.50 more than it is now. All of a sudden, people are like, I really want to work from home instead of a day a week. Could I work home 2-3 days a week because of what I'm spending on gas? And now that it's the price, it's still higher than it was a year ago or 2 years ago, et cetera. But with the price reduction a little bit, people are like, well, I don't mind coming back to work for that extra day or so. But inflation is certainly going to be strong through the end of the year.
Right. And so, I touched on it a little bit, but inflation is one part, but that also affects wages. So make sure your total compensation package, especially as we're getting close to the end of the year and maybe open enrollment and what decision makers are deciding for benefits and premiums for next year, maybe take a hard look at your total compensation package from benefits to bonus to wages to any other kind of perks that you're offering. What does it look like?
And that's something really that you should look at, the total compensation, because a lot of times people are looking at wages or their benefits. You may have great benefits, or you may be paying more for your benefits, not more as higher premiums, but a bigger percentage of your employees' premiums. So something to look at total compensation, because if you're just looking at wages and you're going to go somewhere else for an extra 5%, and you're losing on the benefit side, you're not really going to come out ahead, especially when you look at deductibles on your health insurance premium. So look at your overall compensation plan.
So those total compensation statements are a nice way to kind of remind employees that everything that the employer does, that's kind of a formal written way. Another thing employers are doing in terms of a formal way is taking a look at their landscape in terms of what kind of career pathing or education and learning do our employees have. That's kind of another trend that we're going to be seeing in the second half is, okay, so I've got these employees, we've got some VIPs. What are we doing to strengthen our knowledge base, our career pathing, to make sure these employees are here to stay? And then also we've got backups in case someone does leave.
Right. And then also another trend that it's not a new trend, but it still continues is employee mental health and well-being. And what does that work-life balance look like? And what type of mental health benefits are you providing? You saw that as a big trend during COVID, but post-COVID, not that we're post-COVID, but the workplace is back to normal as it's ever been. Mental well-being is still an important issue.
Yeah, anxiety and depression are still running pretty rapid throughout just the country. So one thing employers can do is really make sure you have a good EAP program, employee assistance program. Sometimes those are built in with your medical plan. Sometimes they're a separately purchased coverage. But the EAP provides typically mental health coaching or counseling kind of at a lesser level compared to full-blown medical psychiatrist type levels.
Right.
Yeah.
Any other?
No, I think those are the big trends we're going to see throughout the rest of the year. Last several months.
It's already September, so we're definitely solidly in the second half of the year. So, but feel free to reach out to either of us with any questions or comments. HR@employco.com. Or Rob Wilson or Jason at Employco.com. Happy to help, and feel free.
Great.
Thanks a lot.